All right, we're going to get into story number 2. Y'all ready?
Yes.
I'm going to throw out the question for the chat early. This is not my opinion. This is what our producer wrote, but y'all can respond to this question. Is the Pusha T and Jim Jones beef boring?
Boring.
Wow.
I don't know what he has against Pusha T and Jim Jones.
Why do you write it like that?
And then they got me reading this because you know what I'm going to say. I'm here for all the smoke.
Intentional, too.
Yeah. Over the weekend, Jim Jones dropped his response to a Pusha T track that many are saying took shots at the Harlem rapper. It absolutely did. The unreleased Pusha T song has yet to drop, but Capo wasted no time by releasing his own diss track, taking shots at Pusha's fashion sense, his status in the game, and his older brother. I'm going to read some of the lyrics. These two roach don't know what to do with no raid. Kanye gave you whips, but that's what they do to the slaves. The only beef you know is Arby's or the Big Mac. We don't drive through, we drive by in the car with the Big Mag. That last shit you dropped, that shit was garbage. Take that shit back. Plus you got your brother rapping. What? You trying to bring the clips back? Talking about your brother, what happened to that boy? Looking like they're selling crack to that boy.
Shit.
It's real personal, man.
Real personal.
And we're here.
Pusha is yet to comment, but also some development. Cameron did comment, and Cam did a post saying, first of all, there's a fake Pusha T song floating around the internet. I don't know if it's like a guy trying to rap like Pusha or it's AI, but it's pretty bad. I can't believe that people actually got fooled.
AI.
I can't believe that.
AI.
Like, it sounds nothing like I can't people got fooled by this. But Cam did a post and said, and at the end of this song, there's a clip of Cameron kind of talking bad about Jim, about how emotional Jim is. If you remember, Cam and Jim had their little spat in the past. So Cameron did a post and said, don't use no old problems we had trying to win a battle. Get in the booth. You nice, but Jim got you on the ropes. So a lot's going on with this battle, Nyla. What you think about it?
My thoughts, I guess, to our conversation about AI earlier is like, look at how dangerous that is. Now you got Cameron in it. He was just minding his business.
Doing his sports show.
This had nothing to do with him and Mason just over there being funny on Twitter, and now he just got involved with it. So I think that this AI thing is dangerous because next thing you know, it's going to be Cardi B said this. It ain't even Cardi B. It's just a AI thing. So I don't know. I think it's dangerous. But as far as the question, Jim Jones beef and Pusha T being boring, I think it's funny because I'm here for it for the sport. I don't want it to like escalate anything past more than just bars and good music.
Mm. Well, Jim did call into the Joe Budden podcast and said, and was very clear and intentional that he was like, this is just musical.
Okay.
We're not taking it anywhere. This is just lyrical, which I'm glad he said that and he set the tone because, I mean, we've seen in the past how things could get with Jim. And we know Pusha's pedigree. So the fact that they'd be like, yo, we just being two MCs and we going back and forth, dope. I'm here for it.
You gotta respect it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's boring, you know what I'm saying? Especially with it being just music. You know, they keeping that shit at the sport level, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't never boring when two good artists go back and forth verbally, you know, all for hip hop. It ain't boring. So, you know, it's always gonna be interesting. They both got motherfuckers that listen to them, so that's just me personally.
How do you approach, as an artist, are you particularly into the back and forth with rappers? Is it something that, because some people get excited about the competition aspect of it, or is it something that you just rather not even touch?
Me personally, you know what I'm saying, I ain't mature enough as far as getting in the rap battle. I ain't mature enough yet to know how to separate it from some street, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't reached that level of maturity yet, so that's why I don't do it with other artists. But as a fan, with people who are mature enough to keep it just music, I like listening to that shit. It's, you know, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's like watching a battle rap.
Yeah.
Right.
Gabe, what did you think about Jim Jones' response? A lot of people, you know, Cam said he got pushed on the ropes.
Well, I heard it the night before they dropped it. Cause shout out Bobby from Empire,
From the block.
Bobby.
Okay.
Well, yeah, from the block. Shout out Zay too. Cause I'm gonna say the one thing I liked about it was that Jim utilized a newer music platform to release it.
He released it on the From the Block.
From the Block, so that was fire. But Bobby from Empire and Jim had played it for me over the phone the night before, and I'm like, this is hard. But
How
I
do
do
you get the
understand.
beat? Because he also used the Clips beat. He used
Yeah.
the Pusha. It's a Clip song where Pusha dissed him. That's not out yet. They played that at the Louis Vuitton show. And then Jim, that was kind of fly. Jim got his hands on the same beat for a song that's not even out yet.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I definitely had said to somebody, I'm like, all right, so now Jim awakening the beast. You know what I'm saying? Because like, Pusha's on a whole different level too. You feel me? So I'm just excited to see how this back and forth plays out. Plus, because I feel like we haven't seen a back and forth like this in a minute too on this level, and the fact that it's staying in just like the hip hop language, just staying in the raps. Like, I think that, it kind of brought back that excitement when him and Drake were going back and forth on the records. Like, it kind of brought me back to that point. So I'm excited to see how it plays out.
How do you score round one?
Oh, of course Jim gonna win. We talking about what Jim did versus that song?
Yeah.
Jim.
Okay, you said of course. It was like there's no.
Well,
doubt
because
in your mind.
because like Jim dedicated a whole song to it. It was just like a little 1-2 on Push's
I got
behalf.
Capo too for sure, cause he be direct. I ain't really like when guys be going back and forth as far as making songs about each other. I don't like the subliminal. I don't like them ones. I like when somebody with a motherfucker direct, like you da da da. It just make it more harder. Right. Bring the song more to life.
I'm different. I like the creativity.
I was gonna say.
Like I'm scoring it. Pusha 1, Jim 0. Round 1.
Nah, because
I'm here for the foreplay. You need the foreplay and rap to get me anticipated, waiting for the. I'm talking about for the. Oh my God!
I'm not going there. I ain't say nothing.
I'm talking about, and as far as like bars, like
Right.
sneak this here. Like I wanted to build up. I want to anticipate it.
But you know
before
what?
Because
But it's different though, because they just played it during like the Paris Fashion Week show. But Jim's on the block in Harlem, in front of the corner store. There's people right there.
But that's
like, I know, but I'm trying to say that's what makes it better though.
My man dropped a diss track, right?
At Paris Fashion
Paris
Week.
Fashion Week, the Louis Vuitton fashion show that most people who were there went straight over their head, right?
Right.
But Jim heard it, and he knew Jim heard. Like to me, that's a flex. Like that, Jim is on the block. It's just a different type of flex. It's like, man, I'm at Passion Paris Week, and I did the most grimy kind of shit. I took a shot at you. I don't know. It was just unexpected. And
that alone just show you they two different people,
right?
In two different lanes.
It's like boxing, right? They say styles make fights,
Yeah.
and it goes back to what you said. Because one thing Jim also said on the Joe Budden podcast is he said, yo, I'm not gonna sit here and research something about you and pull a skeleton out the closet. I'm just gonna come direct with the hits and with the punches and everything what I see. And we know that Pusha has a different style, especially fresh off of the Drake battle with what he did. I thought he was masterful with his approach in that. And I think Jim is already throwing, I don't want to say salt in the game, but he's tipping the public in his favor because he called Pusha out for that because you figure that's probably what Pusha's going to do. And Jim is like, nah, I'm just going to straight punch you. I'm not going to do no sneaky shit.
Yeah.
You're going to know I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
So styles make fights.
Spar regardless.
Huh?
It's gonna be a good spar.
But to me, Pusha 1, Jim 0, and I fuck with Jim. I'm a big Jim Jones fan. Everybody knows me. I'm a big Jim Jones fan. This is gonna be interesting. I'm here for it though.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what Pusha says. But like I said, I can't get past him doing it in front of the corner store in New York. Like you said, it's like two different people, but like
But we seen that already. That's my thing. It's
But that's
like we
just-
seen the corner store in New York.
we have
already.
seen the corner store, but that's because we from here.
The whole world seen it.
We've seen it a
that's
lot.
just me.
We've seen it for decades. We ain't seen Paris Fashion Week.
I ain't see Paris Fashion. Like,
I still got Jim.
Hip hop's in a different place right now.
I still got Jim on the
I
first
got
round.
Capo for sure.
and then and what did Jim say? He said, "Who gonna spin the block for you?" He was like, and he meant lyrically spin the block. He was like, "Is Pharrell gonna come help you?"
Yeah.
Pharrell got bars though. Like as far as producers go, that Pharrell's not gonna get it.
Yeah, he not
Pharrell's
getting
I'm about to
Yeah,
say
I was-
bars.
Pharrell on a whole
Pharrell actually
nother-
write his own shit.
He ain't on that.
Out of all the different hip hop producers, you got to think most of them don't write. Pharrell actually write his own shit.
Yeah. But Pharrell ain't gonna step into this.
He gonna give him a beat though. I know that. You know
I
what
don't
I'm
even think he gonna do that.
saying? He might just stay all the way out.
Probably just fall all the way
Say,
back.
nigga, I got bags.
I got
Yeah, I
this $1 million bag.
Yeah.